Aaron Rodgers, after the loss, was very zen-like, it felt, with this comment.
Frankly, I don't like all this conversation about losing next week. I'm a firm believer in the power of words and manifestation, and we got to check ourselves on that, because talking about that that's not winning football. There was conversation about it in the locker room, and I don't like it. And John's my guy, but we don't need to be talking like that.
All right. Manifest destiny? Is that right, Todd?
You got it. That is a thing.
What's that mean?
I think that you can create or change your destiny based on your thoughts and words that you put out there into the world.
I don't think you can change your destiny. I don't think so. Didn't we discuss this before?
You can believe. I think you're saying you could believe something into existence. Kind of maybe.
Manifest destiny. Yeah, Todd.
And supposedly it's good to use words like I would like as opposed to I want. You don't want to say that you want or need something. I remember reading that somewhere. If you say, I'd like to get $1 million. Doesn't mean you're going to get $1 million tomorrow, but it's better than being in a state of wantingness. You're almost pushing it away if you're always wanting something.
Very deep.
There you go.
Does anybody meditate? Paulie?
Mm-hmm. For years. When you first tried, you nod off.
Wait. This is the first time I've heard you tell me that
asked.
you met. Well, there's a lot of things I don't ask you about. You tell me about your Land Cruiser all the time, and I never ask about it.
Meditation, not as much.
See?
Yeah, I learned it late 20s, and first couple times I tried it, I fell asleep, which I was warned that might happen. But they said that's a good sign. That means you're relaxed.
Okay. You just sit in a room?
You think of things that you, not want is the wrong word, but you think of things, you picture things.
Like you think of your Land Cruiser.
More like you think of things that you may want to do, or a destination you want to be in your life or something like that. And by, again, I'm not an expert on the backstory of meditation, but you almost like start getting your subconscious involved.
So you get your subconscious.
Let's say you wanted to give up cigarettes, or you wanted to start doing something more. You may, during meditation, say, here's why I want to do this. You start talking to yourself a little bit. Okay. Again, I'm not an expert on this, but a little bit here and there over the years.
Seton?
Yeah, I'm pretty open to all that stuff. Even though I'm making fun of Aaron Rodgers, I am kind of a manifestation guy. At the end of the day, I'll do some meditation, but more like a yoga meditation sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, at home.
Todd?
I could never get into a comfortable position to meditate. I wish I could. I'm always got different aches and pains. I try to sit cross-legged and things like that, lie down. But I'll pray and do things like that and kind of have a little conversation with God or my dad who passed away. I don't know if that really counts as meditation, but that's kind of my way of kind of escaping this world and going to another place. If that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying not to be too weird or deep here.
Yeah, Paul.
You don't have to sit in a certain fashion for meditation. It's not the Maharishi. You're not putting your hands out and your legs crossed and on a pillow in a hookah lounge.
Marv, how about you?
I have this thing where my cousin brought it up to me. He was like, just have this thing, he calls it moments of gratitude. He was like, you're alive, you're healthy, so stop being a bee and be grateful for what you have and just have a moment of gratitude. He was like, Marvin, you don't even have a real job. And I was like, oh.
This isn't a real job?
He's like, compared to what other people do for a living.
Well, that's true. Yeah. What, Todd?
I think that was meant to we're living in the toy store of jobs. This is our career is to watch and talk about sports. Thankfully it's not a real job. We can wear whatever we want and talk about sports. That's just great. I think that was meant to be as a compliment to Marvin. Appreciate the kind of career you have.
Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Paul.
We don't have maybe a job like a roofer or we're a coal
They
miner.
always say gravedigger.
Yeah.
At least you're not digging ditches.
But if you look at what our job does for others, we have one of the best jobs. We do a lot for helping other people's moods and other people's drives to work. So, we don't sell insurance for a living. I don't know what that high or low that is on the food chain, but we do some pretty good work here.
Yeah. Probably make a good living doing that, though.
Yeah, you do. Sure. Yeah.
But you don't. Who are you helping?
Those who need insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of places you could go, and you don't need a person involved. You just click a couple.
Now we got the whole insurance community.
I'll take
Here we go. Send them to Paulie.
At Paul Pats.
I'm meditating from 2 to 3, so don't bother me during that time.
Take a break. Back after this.